nothing that's going to happen in my lifetime. There is not going to be a drastic change in my lifetime. It's impossible. So the workload is too big, and unfortunately, nothing's going to change. Really, nothing's going to change because we're talking about billions and billions of dollars company that are not going to say, oh, okay, we'll lose $350 billion, so we can save a portion of water. They're never going to say that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
It will never happen. And it's kind of something that I don't want to say too much to the people that are waking up right now because they just want to go back to sleep if I tell them that, right? So I got to be very careful. We all have to be very careful to not discourage anyone because we're really having a mass
awakening. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you can feel it. You can really feel the energy.
Yeah, and we don't want to shut that bird, but also we don't want to dream either. We want to be clear and realistic with everyone of where we at, because now that people are waking up, they starting to learn things that we already knew 30, 40 years ago and got really worse on us, right? So the situation was critical 30 years ago. So imagine, what you hear about the people saying, well, we have until 20, I don't know what the hell is the number anymore, but
2030, yeah.
We don't. We actually don't, because you have to make a measurement between how fast they are building these pipelines in regard of how fast we are stopping them. And we are really losing. We are really losing in regards of time. We are really losing. So I don't know if you understand what I mean. It's like it's getting bigger on us. So
yeah. Exponential.
So we don't have until 20-something, which is basically ran out of time, honestly. But what we need to do right now is to prepare the next generation. That's why I'm saying, that's why we keep saying the next generation. It's not a recognition. It's a fact that we need to get them ready to what's to come, because it's going to come. It's coming. There's nothing we can do to stop it anymore. We tried, but we didn't have help 25 years ago. So we did what we could, but there was not enough of us to really make a difference.
It's extremely interesting what you're telling me about 25 years ago you were doing this, and I would really like to hear more. So sorry I cut you. I'm just in awe right now of what you're telling me.
Well, I'm glad you are, because sometimes we've been having a hard winter, especially with what happened in BC. This was one of my worst weeks in a long time, because the reality, because I love to hope too, right? Like I live on hope, right?
Right.
But when things like that happen, it reminds me that, not that there's no hope, but it reminds me we're in deep shit.
Oh, yeah.
And there's not that many solutions to that deep shit. There is seriously not that many solutions. So, but people being together is one of them, and I do believe that we can really, really, really be strong together. So, I've seen it, so I believe it.
Wow, yeah.
So, what we could do, hold on, just 1 second, because that lady GPS is telling me to do something and I don't want to miss it.
No worries.
I'm in Montreal, and me and Montreal, we just don't have patience with each other.
Oh, I understand you. Downtown
okay,
is something.
40 West. All right, I'm in the right track, getting up the right place. Awesome.
You go, mama.
Okay. Okay, so, well, what we could do is meet. So you live in Montreal?
Yes.
Okay.
But I could go. I have a car. I could go anywhere.
Oh, wow. Oh, that would be even better.
If I could, ultimately, one of my goals would be to see face to face one of the land, of one of the reserves, see for my eyes what we're fighting for.
Oh, okay.
If it's possible. But in future, right?
I don't live on the reserve.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't live on the reserve. But like we could start with one thing.
Yeah, meeting.
And then I'll see where our connection goes, and if you want to do this little whatever interview thing you want to do, and from there, I definitely. Okay, hold on, let me shut this GPS because I know where I'm at. Okay, and from there, then we could definitely eventually look into. I can take you to pretty much anywhere you want to go.
That would be amazing. Just the little phone call that we're having right now is, ça me stimule tellement à continuer à faire des recherches, à pousser plus loin. That's why we have to. It's a tiny bit of information that's gonna spark something in people.
I think so too. I do believe that too, actually. And yeah, I'm telling you, it's been a very hard week, and I keep thinking that I actually maybe should go on break, like really should go off grid, like totally make myself absent from the thing for a while. Not because I'm tired, but because I'm just frustrated too much at this point. But now that with the conversation we're having right now, I'm realizing that I can cause that frustration and actually keep helping out and not feel the way I feel.
Oh, I'm so glad, so glad you just said that, because when I got your name from Kao, that's his name? Keo. When I got his name and your name, I wrote it down on a paper, and I swear to God, I felt an energy of I was on the right path. I called on your ancestors to guide me, and I really felt that something was really guiding me. So I think we're meeting for a reason, and what we are doing, it's bigger than us.
Yeah, it is. Everything is bigger than even the sun. This morning with the rainbow around it was way bigger than me. That's what's important. Well, that's what's important, And when I said I want to go off the grid, that's what it means, Like I rather interact with, my relatives as entities than freaking human beings. That is so complicated. That's what frustrates me, right? The complication of dealing with everyone and the lies and the.
So much lies, so much lies. That's the first thing that I understood while I was doing our research. We're being lied to on every angle.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like even just a history book. My daughter goes to a high school, to a non-native high school. We just made the decision to not live on the reservation, so we out there in the world and. My daughter is really having issues with history class because everything in the book about America is false.
Oh, so much. Yes. I just wrote something about, sorry I cut you again, but at one point the Americans invaded Canada because they wanted more land. And the only people that were able to push them out was the native people. The only reason we're not American right now is because native people fought for us. They're not mentioning that in any book. They're not saying any. Native always helped the people that invaded them.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have the Canada we have today if they weren't here to fight with us. For us, not with us, they fought for us.
Well, we are considered as unsocial savages, unfriendly people, but the reality is we're completely the opposite of that because whatever happens, even our worst enemies, we will not let them die of hunger.
Exactly.
Well, but that was our downfall. That's the thing. That's why we lost America. That's the reason why we lost the land. Because we're too good. We're too, and we still, like, not me, but a lot of us are still, a bit, how can I say, vulnerable? I mean, trying to believe things that's not there. And
big heart. You have a big heart.
Yeah, like signing paper without reading it. Oh my goodness. Signing paper without reading it. You have no idea. All these most of the treaties had been signed without really acknowledgement of what the hell our ancestors were signing because nobody was reading.
So do you think that's something we should talk about in the interview?
Well, for sure. There's a lot of things we need to talk about. We need to talk about the truth. And
yes.
that's the truth.
Yes.
Yes. So, and the unceded territories, there's a law. And the government is trespassing the law, and everybody should be concerned about that. Everyone, whatever their colors, everyone should be concerned.
Oh, yeah, because that's laws that are centuries and centuries old, and we're just breaking them.
Yeah. Because they made them. That's why they can't break them.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Now I see.
So it's bullshit. You don't sign anything. I have this really paranoia. I don't put my name anywhere, like, really seriously, in a real weird way, but I don't sign anything because it doesn't give me power. It gives the person that makes me sign the power.
Oh, that's deep. Very true.
You see?
Very true.
So the treaties were signed to give the colonial people, the invaders, the power over the land. That's what it was. It was not a treaty for us. None of it was for us, but we still have our chiefs that claim, we have this treaty and that treaty, and that's okay, but in the same time, it doesn't matter. The government is not going to recognize anything. We're not even human beings to them. We're not.
So
we're
true.
Not, really.
Ah, c'est des pions pour eux, des petits pions sur un truc d'échec qui déplace.
We like a rat race. We like
black
people to be shot on sight. That's it. They just want to eliminate us. Do you know that there's a mass, what's it called? Mass murderer, but
mass incarceration?
Hold on. Malika. How do you call that? Somebody like people somebody that kills a lot of people. But somebody city.
Oui.
Serial murder.
Oui.
There's serial murders in Canada. We have over 2,000 Native women
missing.
Been killed.
Yes.
Or missing and killed. I mean, that's a lot of people.
All right.
There's serial murders in Canada. And the police tells us that they know, but they're just hard to catch. What?
Fait qu'ils savent c'est qui?
It's impossible.
Wow, ouais.
So, you understand? So, they're not catching the mass murderer because it's a genocide. If you want to kill a nation, you kill their woman. Because the woman can survive without a man. The men are not able to survive without us.
Oh, wow, ça c'est deep. Oh, ouais, c'est deep. Puis ça fait une couple... It's been a couple of years that I've been hearing people are starting to go missing. Some of them never come back, so they think that they've been actually murdered, and it's actually quite young women. It's not, just mothers. It starts really young, and it's outrageous that it's not more talked about.
Well, it is talked about, but what's not being done is actually stopping it by arresting the serial killers. But they're not going to. Because the truth is that nothing has changed. Even, black people, nothing has changed. Native people, nothing has changed. It has not changed in America. It just looks better, but it's not.
Very true.
See? So But anyways, we can talk about the relationship between, because there's one thing I just mentioned it, but I don't want to speak about the missing and murdered Indigenous women, because there's a lot of amazing women and men that are spokespeople for this issue, and I'm not one of them, so I really rather them, being there to express more about it than me. But the relationship between the people and the land, that I can definitely tap into.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's what I wanted to start. And like you said, there's a power in numbers. So if at one point we can gather people that are in school and trying to learn, gather people who talk more about the missing woman, people who know more about the land, gather all of them together, because we're all working towards the same goal. Protect for future generation. Protect as much as we can.
Yeah.
So awareness, exactly. Honestly, I have a big smile on my face, even though it's a pretty morose subject. I'm so glad that I'm finally connecting with someone who can help me get the words out there.
Well, I'll be happy to
help. Good. So I'm gonna let you drive, and I'm gonna send you my coordinate. And whenever you can, like I said, I finished school, so I have a lot of free time to meet. Wherever you want to meet, I'm gonna come to you, and we'll have a cool chit chat.
Okay. Well, I live in the Laurentian.
Okay.
In Saint-Adèle.
Okay.
That's where I live. So either you come over there, or we meet in Montreal at some point. See, the thing is, I don't come down to Montreal often, like maybe once a month.
Okay, no, it would really be my pleasure to come to you. So it's easier, and I get to understand somebody. If you see what they see, it's easier to understand somebody.
Yeah. Okay, so we could do it that way. So just let me know when you are available and how, when you want to do that.
Perfect. Well, honestly, you made my day. I feel like we can we're gonna be able to reach I don't even know how to start thanking you for, because that's something that I've been having in my head ever since I heard the project about the dams a couple years ago. It's something that's been in my head and boiling in me for so many years, but I didn't know who to talk to, where to start. So I've been doing research online, but even online, I mean, it's only one-sided thing online. You don't get both sides.
No,
and they're feeding you bullshit lies. That's what I'm realizing.
Yeah. It's always better to talk to people,
exactly,
face to face, and to experiment and to ask the question you have to ask. Well, I'm glad it's coming together for you.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you've done so far, as bringing awareness. For 28 years, that's something. That's longer than I've lived, so it's amazing.
Oh no, you make me so old now. I'm kidding. Yeah, it is a long time. And honestly, there's moments where you just feel like blowing a bomb or throwing the towel.
I always say it's David contre Goliath. You're fighting against corporation with billions of dollars, like you said. So it's gonna take the people. There's power in numbers. It's gonna take the people to wake up and start either boycotting or voicing their issue for the big corporation to change. Because we're the one at the end of the day pumping gas into our car. If we stop, or if we think about it twice, I think we can make the companies, eventually in a future generation, make the company change their ways of doing.
Well, we're going to just have to stop them, basically.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to change their mind. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a psychological war. It's going to be a physical, unfortunately. It's going to have to get to that. And I'm the first one that was really hoping all these years to find another avenue to get things changed. But unfortunately, it's like I was telling my daughter earlier, you know, it's a bit violent, but like it's an example, right? It's like being raped by a man, right? For like 20 years, let's say, and then asking your raper to stop raping you. It's not going to stop.
Oh yeah, unless
that's what happens, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, very good example.
So you're going to have him stop, right? So it's the same thing. These people are destroying us in order to make a lot of money. And it is a disease. It's like violence. It's like rape.
Oh yeah.
Killing people, millions of people for money.
Well, it must have created a PTSD for sure. If you live the death of your mother, your grandmother, your sister, you live in constant fear for sure after that.
Yeah. So there's like ways to go about this that people's gonna have to. But I can see it. My sister told me yesterday she was really feeling like something really big was coming.
Oh yeah,
I made a joke. Well, I made a joke. I said, we've been saying that for 20 years. And she said, you've been, I haven't. And she's right, actually. That's the first time she said that, right? So I was like, I'm like, okay, so it's more real? And she said, yeah.
Oh yeah, honestly, I've been getting feeling and messages from my spiritual guide, and I've been feeling the same way. Something's awakening. There's a huge awakening going on, and we have to jump on the occasion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can't let that train go by.
Oh no,
that's for sure.
Oh no. So even if it gets overwhelming sometimes, we're doing it for such a great cause. Future generation it's the future of humanity, the whole future of humanity you guys are fighting for.
Well, yeah, but also I'm fighting for the earth. Because the human beings are just another race of many different species on earth. We just think like we're more important, but we're not, actually.
So true.
We're just part of a circle. We are, every species, even an ant.
Tree, rocks, yeah, everything.
It has a major role. So what I'm saying is we're not important. We have a major role to play. But we are not the only ones to be saved in this situation. I mean, there are species that already died on this earth at this point. They're already gone, right? So we have to look into a whole. Like, we need to look into saving the planet, the earth, but also saving what's on it, not just us, right? So we're doing it for everything.
Very, very true. I don't know if you realized last summer how much we had little bees. We didn't have a lot of bees. And if we had bees, they were really sick. They were flying weird. So yeah, of course. And bees are at the center of our alimentation. If we don't have bees, we're not going to be able to grow anything.
Exactly.
So yeah, like you said, you guys are giving a voice to the voiceless, the trees, the animals.
Yeah.
They're the ones who need our help, truly.
Well, without them, we're not going to survive. That's the thing. You see, so it's a good thing to save the human species, but if we don't save anything else, we're not going to live.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Because so the reality is, we are the last one on the list. We seriously are. And that's a big humble hit for the human being to realize that. But it's the truth. So, everything on this planet can survive without us.
Oh, yeah, and
we cannot survive. Yeah.
They've been surviving without us for billions and billions of years. We're the one new thing in the equation, it's us. And it's been shitty ever since we've been here.
Yeah, it's been a mess. But we were put here for a reason.
Of course.
That's the thing. And we need to accomplish, and that reason was taking care of the earth. That's the only reason why you're being born. It's crazy, but it's true. So we're just going back to what we were supposed to be doing, basically. Because since we are young, that's why our elders tell us the human being was created to take care of the earth.
Oh, wow. So that's...
We are the earth guardian. Yeah, we are the earth guardian.
Wow. So that's a cultural thing. You've been taught this ever since you were born.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, and the Africans too. They have exactly the same thing than us. So, and the people from Scandinavia and the people from Russia. I mean, I've been in contact since Standing Rock. Oh my gosh, I met so many people from all over the world that I had no idea about the people's culture, really. And when they start telling me about their ancestors and their stories, I was blown away. There's so many culture, and Europeans had the same thing, but it was lost for so long now that nobody remembers anything, right? But it still exists.
Yeah, I think it's written in our DNA. You feel it when it's right. You feel it when it's not right. You feel that you have a bigger mission than you are.
Exactly. You know it. It's in you.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. You put somebody in I grew up in la campagne, un peu plus que la ville. But when I was 6, 7, I started living more in the city. And I really was in a cultural shock to see people only feeding themselves from the groceries and overeating. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by my grandfather, who said, when you pick something from the forest, you only take what you need. You never take more. When we used to go hiking for mushroom, there's a certain way to cut it so it grows back, so the next person can have some. So it's something that's so lost between country people and town people. And like you said, it's our ancestor that taught us. And if you didn't have the chance to get taught by your ancestor, it's still in you. That knowledge of taking only what you need and knowing how to use it. So it's definitely an interview that I'm really, really, really looking forward. Because I feel like, there's so much to say, and I feel like it's all a big puzzle, and slowly the pieces are coming together.
Ah, that's beautiful.
Oh, well, you're very well. T'as un bon dialecte toi aussi, donc je pense qu'on va bien s'entendre.
Mais on peut parler français aussi.
Ah ouais, je sais pas. Quand j'ai appelé au centre, ça parlait plus anglais, fait que ok, français c'est ma langue.
Ben, ma famille, elle vient de la famille à ma mère vient de Manitoba, Ojibwe, from over there. So, fait que c'est sûr que je parle beaucoup anglais, mais je parle français aussi là très bien.
Bon, ben, c'est de la beauté du Canada.
Je peux parler québécois.
Québécois.
Oui, je peux parler québécois. Mon père est québécois.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Mais il y a des choses que je suis plus capable de dire en anglais qu'en français. C'est un peu bizarre. Ça dépend de quel sujet qu'on parle.
Ouais, c'est...
Je peux switcher facilement sans m'en rendre compte parce que je suis pas capable de le dire en français, tu sais. Ouais.
Bon, ben, c'est un avantage pour ta fille. Mon père aussi était comme ça, fait que ça m'a fait apprendre l'anglais pas mal vite.
Ouais, mais ma fille, elle parle les 2 langues, ouais.
C'est ça, puis je suis sûre qu'elle est parfaitement bilingue. C'est une chose que tu remarques dans les universités, là, les familles qui sont 100% québécoises ou 100% ils ont bien de la difficulté à switcher une fois que tu viens à l'université. C'est souvent plus en anglais. C'est rushant rendu là, quand il faut que tu switches rendu à l'université puis tu as grandi toute ta vie dans une langue, c'est pas facile.
Non, c'est ça. Mais c'est bien de l'apprendre plus jeune. Ça va mieux après ça. Mais mon gars, il a plus de difficultés. Ma fille, elle a pris vite. Mais ma fille, elle a beaucoup voyagé aux États-Unis. Parce que c'est pour toutes les choses que je fais.
Ouais.
Ma fille, elle a vraiment suivi beaucoup. Là,
oh, wow.
Depuis qu'elle est née.
Oh, wow.
Oui, elle a été partout avec moi. Mon fils, moins honnêtement, juste parce que je peux pas en amener deux, fait que souvent, ben, ça va être ma fille parce qu'elle est plus vieille. Fait que mon gars, il a manqué un petit peu de mes voyages, surtout à l'extérieur du Canada. Fait qu'il parle moins, ben, il parle pas tant tout, en fait, ça le frustre énormément aussi, là, parce que quand on a des conférences ou bien des cérémonies, ben, il est comme pogné parce qu'il comprend rien, tu sais, fait que là, il vient super frustré. Mais ça va venir, tu sais, il va l'apprendre tranquillement, pas vite. Là,
Ah, ouais.
Donné, ça va débloquer, là.
Ouais. Puis là, avec Internet... Excuse, vas-y.
Ouais, mais parce que c'est dur de passer du français à l'anglais.
Ah, ouais, vraiment. Vraiment, c'est la même chose pour mon petit frère. Il avait beaucoup de difficultés à passer de l'anglais au français. Puis là, il a commencé à gamer sur son ordinateur. Puis, tu sais, avec Internet, tu peux connecter avec du monde de la Russie, comme tu disais, du monde de l'Amérique, du monde d'Amérique latine. Fait qu'il a appris l'anglais sur son ordinateur, à force de jouer avec du monde des États-Unis.
Ça peut s'apprendre de toutes les façons possibles, mais c'est important parce que la langue, de pouvoir communiquer avec les gens, c'est hyper important.
Ah ouais. Puis sinon, tu sais, il y a beaucoup d'émotions. Tu peux sentir, si t'es surtout les cérémonies, les émotions ils traversent les langues, mais reste que savoir les langues, ouais, ça doit être frustrant pour lui.
Ouais, on parle beaucoup de cérémonie, fait que si tu comprends pas, ben ça va être long. Ça va être vraiment long.
Ouais.
Alors, donc, puis si éventuellement, parce que je vais voir qu'est-ce que tu fais, qu'est-ce que tu veux, tu pourras me l'élaborer plus.
OK.
Puis comme que je te disais, j'aurais peut-être, mais quoi que là, je suis pas occupée, mais si tu veux vraiment, t'as vraiment comme un plan de match, puis t'as vraiment comme, how you call that, like a project. Éventuellement, il y a Natacha aussi. Je sais pas si tu connais Natacha Fontaine.
Non.
C'est celle qui a passé à Tout le monde en parle, qui a joué dans Unité 9, la poète, Inou.
Oh, wow. OK.
Mais en fait, elle est partout, là.
OK. Non.
Donc,
je suis pas souvent sur la télé, malheureusement.
Ça me donne personne à parler parce que là, je suis même pas capable d'aller prendre un café avec. Donc, ben, éventuellement, on pourrait faire quoi que ce soit. Ça pourrait être quelque chose. Je vais voir c'est quoi ton projet, puis ça pourrait fonctionner.
Parfait. Parfait. Puis toi, comment je vois notre conversation? Puis, écoute, ça flotte tellement bien. Je sens pas que je devrais écrire des questions puis qu'on suit les questions. Je sens qu'on devrait suivre le flow de la conversation. Mais si tu te sens plus à l'aise que j'écris une couple de questions, que je t'envoie ça, je peux faire ça.
Ben, ouais. Souvent, c'est meilleur que plus je n'ai une certaine ligne de conflit.
OK.
Comme, pas une ligne de conflit.
Un plan de match.
Something a map to follow. Parce que tu sais, I can talk about everything for a very long time. So
Okay.
you need to you just need to precise. Comme là, je vais faire I'm doing like I guess a speech or something like that at a feminist conference.
Oh, wow! Où ça?
In Montreal, I don't know, in Montreal.
OK, tu pensais que tu pourrais m'envoyer l'adresse et tout?
Je pense que c'est McGill University. I'm not sure, sérieux, je sais pas, je vérifie là, dans mes... J'ai aucune idée, je mémorise pas les choses. C'est pour ça que je dis non, mais c'est vrai, je mémorise pas les choses. Donc, ben, c'est ça, tu sais, puis elle me donnait complètement la plateforme, tu sais, pour parler, puis là, j'étais comme, OK, but what do you want me to talk about? Donne-moi une ligne directrice, c'est une ligne directrice parce que, sinon, c'est vaste, là, qu'est-ce que je peux dire, là, tu sais, sur les femmes autochtones, mais là, tu sais, c'est pas très clair, ça, là, tu sais. En tout cas, c'est pour ça que j'aime mieux avoir, comme moi, des questions. Puis moi, je vais être capable de m'organiser à développer autour de ces questions-là d'une façon efficace.
OK, parfait. Ça m'aide beaucoup de savoir ça. Fait que mon point de vue, ça serait d'essayer d'éduquer le monde de base, tu sais, qui en savent vraiment pas beaucoup, qui veulent en apprendre plus, qui ont pas tant de connaissances. Fait que c'est sûr que dive in, là, puis comme t'aimes faire, de vraiment parler pour 1 heure, ça serait vraiment parfait pour moi.
OK.
Fait,
Bon, fait que
ta conférence à McGill, c'est-tu passé ou ça s'en vient?
non, ça s'en vient.
OK, ben si tu pourrais m'envoyer des coordonnées de tout, ça me ferait vraiment un grand plaisir d'assister, puis ça me donnerait une idée un peu de comment structurer le mien.
Ben, écoute, je vais voir parce que je ne sais pas c'est quoi. Est-ce que c'est ouvert au public? Je ne sais pas c'est quoi. Honnêtement, là, je sais juste que c'est une réunion de féministes.
OK.
Moi, je suis pas féministe, hein, fait que c'est parce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui l'a repéré que j'ai accepté, là.
Uh-huh.
Mais I don't do that usually. Like, I don't do this no more.
Mm-mm.
Parce que je suis un peu... Ça n'a pas l'air, mais je suis vraiment tannée de parler. Sauf que sur des sujets, par exemple, que je sens que ça peut éduquer les gens, ben non, tu sais. C'est important.
Ah ouais, parce que...
Mais laisse-moi m'informer parce que, honnêtement, je veux juste être sûre c'est quoi exactement, est-ce que c'est ouvert au public, est-ce que c'est une conférence, est-ce que c'est une réunion de groupe seulement. Honnêtement, là, je sais qu'elle me l'a dit, mais je m'en rappelle pas. Là. Parce qu'elle m'a communiqué dans le temps des fêtes, fait que ça s'est fait comme... J'avais comme une oreille à droite, une oreille à gauche.
Ouais, ouais.
What did I got into? Non.
C'est exactement ça.
Ouais, puis je vois que c'est pas... I'm known to cancel last minute because I find out some stuff. Il y a pas de... Ouais, non, c'est ça. Moi, quand c'est pas clair, puis que je découvre des choses, ça me met dans un état un peu double, là. Donc, ouais.
OK, ben on va éviter ça le plus possible. Je vais essayer de faire ça clair, construit. Comme ça va être easy flow. Puis on peut reach le plus de monde possible.
OK, that sounds good.
Ah,
puis,
cool.
Il faudrait pour se rencontrer, par contre, il faudrait qu'on se trouve une date rapidement. Just because je suis maman monoparentale. Pardon? OK, non, just a second. Je suis une maman monoparentale, hein, de 2 enfants, fait que j'ai des obligations. Je suis pas libre tout le temps les fins de semaine.
OK.
Donc,
OK, ben les fins de semaine, comme je viens... Moi, j'ai du temps la semaine. Maintenant, je suis libre vu que j'ai plus d'école. Fait que si c'est plus facile la semaine, je suis là la semaine. Je monte n'importe quand que tu veux à Sainte-Adèle, je vais monter.
Moi, ça serait la fin de semaine. Parce que
toi, c'est la fin de...
ouais, c'est ça, la semaine, c'est vraiment le rush. Les 2 enfants sont à l'école, tu sais, donc it's a lot of...
ouais, le rush de la semaine, ouais.
Le rush de la semaine, fait que je reçois personne la semaine à la maison, vraiment...
OK, fait que la semaine... Fin de semaine, ça va aussi bien pour moi, n'importe quel.
OK.
Puis tu devrais...
Bon, alors, comment?
Tu devrais-tu faire ça ce mois-ci ou ce mois-ci? Tu veux...
Ben, c'est pour toi, honnêtement, c'est quand tu es prête, vraiment, là, moi, ça serait peut-être mieux le plus rapidement parce que j'ai comme un projet qui est sur la table que j'ai techniquement refusé, mais que finalement, je peux accepter, donc...
OK, fait que tu le risques.
Ça va venir... ça va venir occuper mon temps drôlement beaucoup, là, donc... ouais.
OK, ben je t'envoie les questions, puis à partir de... Je sais pas si c'est cette fin de semaine, mais la fin de semaine prochaine, on devrait être good to go.
Ah, OK. Donc, si on parle de ce mois-ci, parce que une fin de semaine sur 2, mon fils est avec moi à temps plein, mais une fin de semaine sur 2, il est avec moi aussi.
Mm-hmm.
And these weekends that my son is at home, I do stuff with him.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Parce que la semaine, c'est le grillage, là, total. Fait que la fin de semaine, we chill. Donc, la fin de semaine prochaine, pas celle qui vient, mais l'autre, il est avec moi.
OK.
Fait que ça irait la fin de semaine. Oh my goodness. Ça irait la fin de semaine du 26 janvier, mais là, je viens juste d'avoir comme un flash. de quelque chose que j'ai pas écrit puis qu'on m'a demandé, puis il me semble que c'était le 26 janvier. Ben, écoute, ouais, ça se peut que je descende. J'ai quelque chose le 26 janvier, je suis certaine. Parce que là, il y a beaucoup d'organisations que je suis consultante pour eux.
Mm-hmm.
Parce que moi, je peux pas me déplacer à Montréal comme je disais, comme que je veux, là. Donc, je fais beaucoup de consultations avec des organismes environnementaux. Puis je pense que le 26, justement, j'ai une réunion. Mais si c'est le cas, je vais descendre à Montréal le 26.
OK, sinon, je pense à ça. Il y a toujours Skype.
Ouais, non.
Non, face à face, c'est mieux.
Non, ouais. En plus, mon ordinateur, elle est vraiment dinosaure, fait que je fonctionne juste avec mon cellulaire.
OK.
Je suis vraiment pas organisée côté technologie, là. Ça fait vraiment dur, mon affaire. Mais j'espère qu'un jour, j'ai un espèce de pro de la technologie qui va débarquer chez nous et qui va tout m'installer comme du monde.
Ouais, un des enfants. Les enfants, en tout cas, on aime bien ça, la technologie. On le pousse. Moi, je pousse ça sur mon père. Fait que peut-être que un des deux.
Ah ouais! Oh, ben tu vois, si tu viens chez moi, tu vas pouvoir.
Ben oui, je vais vous montrer tout ça.
Vraiment, là, c'est dur. OK, ben écoute, on va garder en tête la fin de semaine du 26 janvier, OK?
Parfait.
Puis, je vais revérifier c'est quoi que j'ai exactement le 26. Puis, mais ça serait la fin de semaine, soit le samedi, soit le dimanche.
Aucun problème.
Cette fin de semaine-là, ouais.
Parfait. Parfait. Fait que
envoie-moi tes questions.
Ouais.
Puis comme ça, moi, je vais pouvoir être prête. Puis, on se rappelle pour la fin de semaine du 26.
Ah, merci beaucoup du fond du cœur. Merci pour tout. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Merci d'avoir pris le temps de répondre. Merci de continuer à éduquer puis à élever tes enfants comme tu fais. Merci.
Ah, ben ça fait vraiment plaisir. C'est gentil.
Ah, ben je suis contente qu'on rentre en contact, honnêtement. Tu sais, on parlait de timing tantôt, là, puis le timing, quelque chose nous a mis sur le même chemin, puis je remercie qu'est-ce qui nous a mis sur le même chemin.
Awesome. Kyo!
Kyo, ça veut dire ça? Ça veut dire bye?
Ça veut dire quoi?
Kyo, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire?
Non, je pense pas que ça veut rien dire pour vrai, là.
C'est juste une façon...
Kyo, c'est juste ton nom.
Ah, ok, Kyo, ok, je pensais que... Parce que j'avais vu que tu m'avais écrit quelque chose qui commençait par un K-E-E-W, je pense. Je pensais que c'était une façon de dire bye ou bonjour.
Ah non, c'est écrit bonjour.
Oui.
C'est ça, non?
Ouais, il me semble, ouais.
Ouais, mais bonjour, ça veut dire bonjour en Ojibwe.
Oh, bouzou. J'aime ça apprendre des nouvelles langues, c'est cool.
OK.
Ok, ouais, ben, gros merci à Kyo aussi, hein.
Ouais, vraiment. Donc, OK, ça qu'on se donne des nouvelles à ce moment-là. Comment tu dis ton premier nom, s'il te plaît?
Fénicia.
Fénicia.
Ouais.
Félicia, mais Fénicia.
Exactement, avec un N, pas un L.
OK, parfait. Je suis vraiment proche avec les noms, mais je vais m'en rappeler parce que c'est la première fois que je l'entends.
Ouais, c'est spécial comme nom.
Ben, c'est joli.
Ah, ben merci.
Bon, alors, OK, donc j'attends de tes nouvelles.
OK, ben, bonne fin de semaine à toi, ta fille puis ton petit gars. Ben de la santé en attendant qu'on se reparle.
Merci, à vous aussi.
Amour.
OK, bye-bye.
Bye. Oh. Peace out.